What's going on, you guys? Lexo again here. So, first and foremost, I'd like to apologize for not posting in probably a week and a half or 2 weeks. Unfortunately, I made a video about the treasure trial going over the difficult parts of it, and then I broke my phone, so I had to get a new phone, which took a couple days, and then I had to recover my account because apparently my account was not attached to my Google account. So I had to get my account reattached to my Google account, then put that back on my phone, and then I noticed that my phone didn't have or come with a 3.5mm head jack, so I had to get an extra part to attach a headphone to my phone, and it's been like a nightmare week and a half or so, 2 weeks. So I'm back posting a video, and today I'm going to go over HOZUKIMARU. First, let's do some polls here. I've already thought about this character, so I'm only going to get him to 2-star. So let's just get him to the 40 or so that I need.
俺の拳がでかいのは傷つけるためじゃない。俺の体がでかいのは守るためだ。私が直しましょうか。
510.
俺様の名はガンジュ。自称ニシルコンガイの真紅の弾丸にして。
だから君と戦う余裕がある。無駄だよ。
Alright, let's take a look at these. Alright, let's just do a couple more until I get him. 5 more shards for him. Actually, I think I have enough shards there. Let's find out. Sweet, I do. Alright, so let's go ahead and combine him here. Alrighty, let's take a look at him now. Alright, HOZUKIMARU. So, a good thing about him is most people, all people, should have all of his bonds so far, except for maybe Soden Shirayuki bond. Maybe not that one, but the HP and the attack bond, most all people should have. And they probably should have around 7 stars on each. So if you do plan on getting HOZUKIMARU to 7-star, you're going to have gold bonds both right here. So you're going to be all set with 25 and 25. If you don't plan on getting him to 7-star, I would suggest getting him to a minimum of 4-star or maybe 5-star. Because, unfortunately, he's not the greatest character, but let's finish going over his bonds real quick. So, looks like we have his weapon here. We'll go over that in a minute. We have 2 attack bonds here, and 2 HP bonds here, and 1 HP bond here. So, for most tanks, you usually want a 4-to-2 ratio. Unfortunately, we have a 3-to-3 ratio. So, right out of the gate, you can tell that he's going to have high attack, low HP. That's, well, I should say, for a tank, he's going to have high attack and low HP. Unfortunately, for a tank, what you want is high HP, low attack. But it is what it is. Let's go ahead and, well, I think I should clarify that it is important that you can get his bonds up immediately. So if you have 7-star Ikkaku, then you only need 3-star HOZUKIMARU to get purple here, and then most people should have 7-star Ikkaku and 7-star Omaida and Komamura. So most people should have 7-star on both of those guys, and Ikaku, which means you'll have purple on 2 of his bonds immediately. And it's probably not going to be too difficult to get this to purple, but you don't really need him to have high attack. However, let's go over his skills now. So, combo, or his mastery skill, deals damage to a single enemy and unleashes 2 spear thrusts. Spear thrust deals damage equal to 3 to 5% of HOZUKIMARU's HP with a 30% chance to stun the target. Stun is pretty good. Stun is always good. Let's look at his rage skill here. Deals damage to the enemy front row and spends 10% of HOZUKIMARU's HP, max HP, to deal additional damage equal to 12% of target's HP, not to exceed 15% of HOZUKIMARU's max HP. This effect still activates when HOZUKIMARU's HP is less than 10% by reducing his HP to 1. This ability has a 35% chance, a 35% increased block pierce chance. So by reducing his HP to 1, this attack has a 35% increased block pierce chance, which at that point he's just going to die from anything. Even reflect damage will kill him. Anyways, after weapon awakens, the effect of the skill are increased, and HOZUKIMARU gains a shield based on his max HP. I think your best hope is that when he gains a shield, it's a large chunk of his health, because it's just, I don't know, I've never been a big fan of giving up a character's HP to do more damage unless they get HP back. That's just my take on it. Not a super fan of it. But anyways, especially since he's a tank, like, you really want to keep your tanks up. You don't want to bring your tanks down, so that kind of hurts him. Anyways, let's take a look at his passive, which is the reason why I said you want to get him to at least 4-star if you get him, because his passive is where the character build is at. HOZUKIMARU has increased damage reduction rate. Finally, he has increased damage reduction rate. He is a tank. He is supposed to have really high damage reduction rate, and his combo, or his mastery skill, and his rage doesn't give it to him. So, his passive gives it to him. Damage reduction rate by 8%. Unfortunately, it's not very much either. Anyways, I don't want to complain too much, so let's continue on here. HOZUKIMARU has increased damage reduction rate. At the beginning of each round, gain 1 stack of dragon tattoo. That'll come in the shape of a dragon above his head and a little bar with 3 chunks below that. At the beginning of each round, gain 1 stack of dragon tattoo. So in 3 rounds, it'll be maxed to a maximum of 3 stacks. The first stack of dragon tattoo decreases incoming damage by 15%. Okay, so 15% plus 8%, so you have 23% damage reduction. That's not bad. Kind of low, not bad. The second stack increases effect reduction by 40% and rage recovery rate by 20%. That's pretty good. Effect reduction rate is something sought after, especially since most all teams run some kind of CC effect. So that is pretty good, especially 40% is huge. Rage recovery rate, I think that is undervalued. Rage recovery rate is pretty important. The third stack increases max HP by 15% and reflect damage by 20%. Reflect damage rate by 20%. Increase the damage dealt by HOZUKIMARU's rage attack by 20%, causing HOZUKIMARU to regenerate 20% of his missing HP. Alright, that's kind of a lot to take in here, especially the end part. Let's go over that one more time. So his damage rate, reflect damage rate by 20%, increase the damage dealt by HOZUKIMARU's rage attack by 20%. Right there, you could tell especially since his bonds are pointing it out. This is going to be a damage tank. He's going to be doing a lot of damage, especially because he is going to be giving up chunks of his HP to deal damage. So, HOZUKIMARU is a damage tank. Damage dealt by HOZUKIMARU's rage attack by 20%, causing HOZUKIMARU to regenerate 20% of his missing HP. That is a large chunk. That is a pretty large chunk. So, the reason why, once again, I said you want to get him to minimum of 4-star, because if you don't, HOZUKIMARU would just kill himself outright. Literally kill himself outright. He'll have no damage reduction. His rage attack will not do very much. His combo won't do very much. He's going to be a terrible character if you don't get him to a minimum of 4 stars. I suggest, once again, if you are going to get HOZUKIMARU, get him to a minimum of 4 stars. Maybe 5 if you want his weapon. What does the awakened weapon again do? After weapon increases, effects of the skill are increased and HOZUKIMARU gains a shield. Yes, especially because you need that shield, because he will kill himself outright. So you need that shield. Anyways, you guys, let's do a quick... I actually can't even do a trial. So, anyways, guys, I think that's just about going to wrap up this video here. If you guys haven't already subbed, please feel free to subscribe. I would appreciate it. Any comments, feel free to hit me up in the comment section. And once again, now that I got a new phone and I got it working and my account back and everything's settled, I actually will be posting new videos. Unfortunately, I had to miss like a week and a half, 2 weeks because all the stuff going on. But nonetheless, I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you for tuning in. And if you plan on getting HOZUKIMARU, get him to at least 4 to 5 star. I'll see you guys later.